We combed through dozens of options in this category so you don't have to. Most aren't worth your money. But one pick on this list is almost unfairly good for the price. Stick around, because that's the one you actually want. 5 products, 1 price range, and a clear answer by the end. We've narrowed this category down to the only picks worth your time in 2026, ranging from the solid but limited up to one that genuinely punches above its price tag. We'll rank them honestly, flag every real trade-off, and tell you exactly who each one is for. If budget comparisons like this save you money, a subscribe helps us keep running them. Now, starting at number 5, here's what made the cut. Coming in at number 5, the Yamaha RX-V385, sitting at $399.95. For a first real home theater receiver, this is where most buyers should start. 5 channels of surround sound means dialogue comes from the center, effects wrap around the room, and your couch finally feels like a front row seat. The HDMI 2.1 input with HDCP 2.2 handles, 4K, Ultra HD, HDR10, and Dolby Vision, so your 4K Blu-rays and streaming content pass through without you touching a single setting. YPAO auto calibration listens to your room and adjusts the sound balance automatically. No guessing, no manual tweaking. Bluetooth means your phone connects in seconds for casual listening. The honest catch: one HDMI output limits flexibility if your setup ever grows beyond the basics. But at this price, with Yamaha reliability behind it, that trade-off is fair. This earns its place because you get a trusted brand, real surround sound, and future-ready 4K pass-through, all without overpaying. Solid choice for a first setup. But moving up to number 4, things get noticeably more capable. Coming in at number 4, the Onkyo TX-NR6100 at $649. That THX certified badge on the front panel is not decoration. THX Select certification means this receiver has been independently tested to hit a specific performance threshold. Your ears do not have to guess whether it sounds good, because an outside lab already confirmed it does. 7.2 channels means you are running true surround with room to grow, and the 5.2.2 channel Dolby Atmos and DTS:*X support translates to overhead sound that actually feels like it is coming from above, not just from the sides. That is the difference between watching a movie and sitting inside one. The honest catch is that at $649, it sits at a real decision point. You are spending serious money, and the review base is still building, so long-term reliability data is thinner than we would like. For what you get, THX certification, full Atmos, and a 7.2 channel layout, the price is genuinely justified. Best for the buyer who refuses to compromise on audio credibility. But stepping into the top 3, the value gets almost uncomfortable. Coming in at number 3, the Pyle 5.2 channel hi-fi home theater receiver at $190.49. For a mid-budget wireless setup, that price gets you a lot on paper. 5.2 channels means real surround sound, not just stereo with a subwoofer bolted on. The 1000 watts max rating means your speakers actually have headroom to breathe. And 4K Ultra HD pass-through means your picture quality doesn't take a hit when you run content through the receiver. Bluetooth streaming is built in, so connecting your phone takes seconds. Honest trade-off. With only 118 reviews and a 4.1 rating, the long-term reliability story isn't fully written yet. If you want years of verified data behind your purchase, that gap is real. But for a buyer who wants genuine 5.2 surround capability and wireless streaming without crossing $200, this earns its price tag. Best for the budget-conscious buyer building their first real home theater system. Next up, number 2. And this one genuinely changes what you expect at this price level. Coming in at number 2, the Sony STR-DH19. Sitting at $248. That price might make you pause. But here is what you are actually getting. 100 watts per channel into 8 ohms. Enough clean power that your speakers finally sound like what you paid for them. Built-in Bluetooth means your phone connects in seconds. No extra hardware, no fuss. And there is a phono input, which is rare at this level. If you own a turntable, you just saved yourself another purchase. 4 stereo RCA inputs plus a 3.5mm jack means practically every source you own fits. A /B speaker switching lets you run 2 separate zones, living room and patio, both going at once if you want. Over 10,000 reviews and a 4.5-star rating backs all of that up. The honest catch: the feature set is straightforward, not flashy. No room correction, no app control. For what it does, though, clean amplification, real connectivity, and that phono stage, $248 is genuinely hard to argue with. Best for the vinyl listener or the builder who wants a proper Sony-built foundation. But our number one? That one is almost unfair. Our top pick is the Donner stereo receiver. And at $125.99, this is the one that made us stop and look twice. 1,000 watts of peak power across 4 independently controlled channels means you can actually run 4 separate speaker groups without the whole setup fighting itself. That is real flexibility for a home theater, a karaoke room, or a multi-zone setup, not just a spec on a box. Bluetooth 5.0 keeps the wireless connection clean and stable, and the dual mic inputs with talk over mean the music ducks automatically when someone speaks. For hosting, that alone is worth the price. The remote handles treble, mid-range, bass, and echo in any input mode. No menu diving mid-party. Honest catch: the RMS output is 25 watts per channel, so pair it with efficient speakers and you will get everything it promises. For $126, the connection options alone, optical, coaxial, USB, RCA, FM, would cost you more elsewhere. This is the one that earns its spot. So here is the fast version for anyone ready to decide. Need the best surround sound performance? Go with the top pick. It handles multi-channel audio in a way nothing else on this list touches. Watching on a strict budget? The value pick delivers clean stereo and solid connectivity without the regret. Need the most flexible inputs for a mixed setup? That $126 receiver with 5 connection types wins that category outright. Match the receiver to your actual situation, not the longest spec sheet. So there it is. Every pick on this list earns its spot for a specific reason. And now you know exactly which one fits your setup. Stop guessing, stop reading specs that don't translate, and start with the winner we built this whole list toward. The links are in the description. Check current prices, pick your match, and spend that money once. If these budget comparisons save you a bad purchase, a subscribe keeps them coming. Affiliate links are below. We earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And if you're shopping a similar budget for something else, the next video is queued up right there.